Okay, so thank you. Welcome now. Take it away, Coach Chow.
Thank you,
Ganda niya.
Coach Elizabeth. Hi, good morning po sa lahat ng mga nandito sa ating Virtual Nutrition Club. And of course, sa mga nasa FB Live po, good morning. So yan, bago tayo mag-discuss ng aking topic, I also would like to share po yung aking quick journey with Herbalife Nutrition. So my name is Mari Chodungka po. You can call me Coach Chow. I'm 39 years old po from Antipolo, mother of two, and ginamit ko pong Herbalife for lose weight program as well as for my prenatal supplements po. Yan, for my pregnancy. So, of course, with approval naman po ito ng aking OB. And I've lost a total of 10 pounds and 3 inches of my waistline. So, ang mga favorite ko pong products, of course, the Aloe Tea Shake and yung mga enhancer tablets po natin like yung cell complex, vitamins and minerals, and yung NRG. Yan po yung mga favorite ko. So, ang background ko po, dati po akong employee sa isang BPO company for almost 17 years. So, ano po ba yung mga challenges or hindi ko po nagustuhan sa dati kong work? Of course, yung freedom of time po sa dami ng mga workloads. Ang dami rin pong inuuwi sa bahay na trabaho. So, time with family po nako-compromise. And yung mga unhealthy lifestyle po, yan. So, because of that, may mga discomforts pong naramdaman, low energy, laging pagod po, kahit kompleto naman yung tulog. Yan. So, madalas po yan dahil sa dami ng trabaho. So, with Herbalife po, lalo na nung naka-attend po ako ng mga trainings, yan like yung Kickstart. So, dito po na-realize ko na I have found a solution of having freedom of time, yan, maging present mom, and of course, maging healthier pa po. Kaya love na love ko talaga ang Herbalife and of course sa ating community kasi marami po tayong natututunan dito, hindi lamang po about nutrition and active lifestyle, pati rin po yung personal development natin and yung relationship po natin kay God nag-improve din po. That's why I love Herbalife Nutrition. Ayan, so sige, proceed po tayo sa aking topic today, how to calculate your BMI and achieve a healthy weight. So this is po, article ay galing po kay Charlotte Locke, member Herbalife Dietetic Advisory Board in Singapore. Okay, so next po. Yan, so pag-usapan po natin, ano po ba yung BMI or yung tinatawag nating body mass index. Sige, pa-click na lang po yan para mag-show yung, ayan, sa pa po. So dito, ang sabi daw, yung body mass index is ang measure ng body fat based sa height natin, sa taas at sa weight, so sa timbang. And also, it is used for adults and help to determine your risk for weight-related health issue. Alright? So kapag po ikaw ay ma-determine na may weight-related health issue, once na-calculate po natin to through BMI calculation, next, ano naman po tayo? Next slide po tayo. Yan. So, pwede pong mag-fall into 4 categories. Sige, click lang po natin. Yan po, yung 4 categories po natin. So, pwede kayong ma-classified as underweight. And next naman po is normal weight. Next po, overweight. And yung last category naman po is obese. Ayan. So, especially no yung obese po which is very popular and rising na po dito sa Philippines. So, eto rin po, it can also be determined or influenced by age, gender, and even yung ethnicity, especially for Asians. Alright? So, for the next slide po, ayan. So, for Asian po, no, based doon pala sa article, hindi daw natin pwedeng i-compare sa mga European or other ethnicity yung sa BMI natin. Simply because study shows that sa mga Asians, given yung ating same body fat, age, and gender, mas ano daw tayo, mas lower yung BMI natin compare sa mga European country or like Americans kasi mas malalaki yung bone mass nila compare sa Asians. So yung atin, yung bone mass natin mas maliliit. Kaya itong category for Asians, it had to be lowered to match yung ating lower overall BMI. Alright, so paano ba tayo mag-calculate ng body mass index or yung tinatawag na BMI? So pakita po natin yung formula. Ayan, so meron po tayong imperial system or meron din tayong metric system. So doon po sa article, mas diniscuss nila ito sa metric system. So ito po yung ginamit nila kung saan yung iyong timbang in kilograms, i-divide po sa inyong, sa square po ng inyong height. Okay? So paano po ba yan kukunin? So for example, ako po, ang timbang ko po is 52 kilograms. Yan. So over, yung height ko po is 5 feet. So kukunin natin siya in meters. Ano ba yung 5 feet in meters? So yung 5 feet po in meters is around 1.52 meters. So square daw po ng height. Ibig sabihin, 1.52 multiply by 1.52. So ang nakuha ko po doon is 2.31. Ayan po yung sa over. So, yung akin pong kilo, 52, yung weight ko po, 52 kilo, over 2.31. Ang equals po nito is nasa 22.51 po yung aking BMI or yung body mass index ko. So, pag nakuha na po ninyo yung inyong body mass index, so mas madali na ninyong ma-determine or ma-identify kung kailangan nyo na po bang mag-manage ng weight, or mag-manage ng inyong health, so kung okay po ba yung inyong health. Pero may disclosure po tayo, paalala lang po, no? So, let's say, lumabas po sa calculation niya ng BMI, normal ang inyong BMI, it doesn't mean po na totally normal overall ang inyong katawan. Okay? So, need pa din po ng diagnosis from the doctors to check po para makita kung overall po talaga is healthy po kayo. Alright? So, next po tayo. Next slide. Ayan, para makita po natin yung classification. So, kapag ang na-calculate nyo po is below 18.50, so, ang classified po kayo as underweight. Okay? So, 18.50 to 22.9, healthy weight po kayo. And 23 to 27.4, na-classified naman po kayo as overweight. Yan, pwede na kayong ma-categorize as moderate risk. And then for 27.5 and above, ayan, makategorize na po kayo or ma-classified na kayo as obese. So, yun sa akin kanina, 22.51. So, nasa range pa ako ng healthy weight. Ayan. But again, meron tayong disclosure na it doesn't mean na totally healthy na. So, kailangan pa rin nating magpa-check up. So, eto pong chart na to is adapted from the Health Hub Singapore. Nakalagay din po ito sa article natin sa Herbalife. So, usually po kapag titingin kayo ng body mass index chart, always check nyo po yung chart for Asian. Kasi iba po yung yung standard chart po talaga ng BMI. Since tayo nga po is mas maliliit yung ating mga bone mass. So, nilower po nila yan sa atin. Okay? So, next po tayo. Ayan, meron din po tayong exception to the rule. Alright, so is it always accurate? Ayan, so ang sagot po dito ay hindi po ang BMI po or yung pagka-calculate ng body mass index, hindi po nito na-distinguish yung difference ng, ayan, ng fats and ng muscles natin. So, we suggest kapag meron ka na pong coach, okay, so pwede po kayong magpatimbang since meron po tayong tinatawag na tanita. Okay, so yung tanita po natin, yung timbangan po natin, dito natin madedetermine yung inyong body fat and yung inyong muscle mass. Kasi pwede naman pong mataas yung timbang nyo, maybe because mataas pala yung muscle mass ninyo. Okay, so, o kaya naman mataas yung timbang nyo kasi marami naman po kayong body fat. Okay, so, mas maganda po na matingnan din po yan via the tanita para ma-check din po ninyo kung tama po ba yung inyong body fat and yung inyong muscle mass. Alright, so next naman po tayo. Ayan, BMI versus waist circumference. So, dito naman po, kasi pag nagsisearch naman tayo online, meron ding mga lumalabas na charts, di ba, na mga chart po na sa waist, na kapag ka less than 27 inches naman po yung na-calculate naman po ninyo sa inyong waist, normal ang inyong body. Kapag naman po 27 or 28 pataas naman po, means mataas na yung inyong body fat. So, sa mga ganun po, may lumalabas po siya online. Click lang po natin. Sige po. Ayan. So, yan. Isa pa po. And last na po. There you go. Yun. Ayan. So, measuring your waist circumference is a great predictor of your health. Okay. So, no matter your height or build, an increase in waistline can indicate that your health is more at risk. Yan. So, sinabi po kanina, no, pag makapal sa healthy breakfast po natin, yung mga metabolic syndrome. So, na-discuss po yon. And once makita nyo na makapal na yung inyong waist circumference, ayun po, yung mga pwede pong maging concerns yung tinatawag nating metabolic syndrome. Sige, pa-type lang po, ay pa-click lang po para lumabas po yung other metabolic syndrome na na-discuss din naman po kanina. So, high blood pressure, ayan, diabetes, coronary heart disease, sige po po. Certain cancers, and yung last po, ayan, bone and joint disorders. So, okay din po na tinitingnan din po ninyo yung health by checking yung inyong waist circumference. Alright? So, next naman po. Ayan, ano ba yung secret? Ano ba yung pwede nating gawin para ma-maintain natin yung healthy BMI? So, of course, number 1 po nating nire-recommend is yung balanced nutrition. So, dito sa Herbalife, ang lagi nating sinasabi sa mga clients natin, no? 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. So, sige, pa-click lang po para lumabas yung mga pictures. Sige po. Ayan. So, makita po ninyo dito, balance po. Pabalik na lang po. Yung mga pagkain na yan. So, ayan, meron tayong balanced nutrition, like yung balanced intake ng protein, carbohydrates, and yung good fat natin. So, ayan, may chicken, fish, eggs, vegetables, and of course, exercise. So, hindi naman pwedeng puro exercise lang tayo, and hindi rin naman pwedeng puro food lang or puro kain lang po tayo. So, dapat balanse po yung ginagawa natin para ma-maintain po natin yung healthy BMI. Alright? Next po. Okay, so reach your healthy weight. So, what we can also do here sa Herbalife is to help everyone. Sige, type in lang po. To reach their healthy weight or pa-click lang po. Ayan. So, no matter your weight goals, we have the nutritional products, tools, and support to help you succeed and build a healthier you. Alright? So, whether it's for weight loss, gaining weight, or maintaining your weight, so ang goal po natin dito is to help each and everyone to get your body to a healthier you. Okay, so you can have healthy choices naman po. Yan, kanina po, so na-discuss sa ating value of healthy breakfast na sa umaga pa lang, yan, replace natin yung ating breakfast into a well-recommended balanced breakfast, which is the aloe tea and shake. Alright? So, lalo na po pagising natin sa umaga, yan, kailangan po is yung pinapasok po natin sa ating katawan is healthier po. Okay? So, next pong slide. Ayan. So, of course, kapag healthy yung ating kinakain, especially in the morning, it can help you sustain your energy and your whole vitality. So, I think this is my last slide po, no? So, that's it from my end. And I hope you were able to learn a thing or two for today's topic. So, yan. Thank you so much. And back to you, Coach Elizabeth.
Thank you, Coach Chow. Wow, galing mo. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us today. Okay, so see you tomorrow. invite more friends para makatulong pa tayo sa ating mga friends and relatives also. So lahat ng mga nasa FB Live, once again, welcome po. And then dito sa Zoom, yung mga late na pumasok, you are all welcome. And you are all welcome tomorrow. Okay, so God bless po. See you tomorrow. Good day and God bless.
Thank
Coach
you.
Alvin, magpa-music ka na.
Yes, thank you everybody for joining us today. Especially doon sa mga ating mga ano no, yung panelists natin ng sharer, and of course our beautiful coach na si Luz na talagang kahit busy yan nandyan palagi to support. And of course yung ating special topic si Coach Chow. So guys, have a good day. It's Tuesday today. Choose your day wisely. Good morning.
Yes, thank you, Coach Alvin.
Bye.